Their fur shimmered like stardust, and their tails glowed when they laughed. Every cub had a destiny. Some would grow into explorers, some into engineers, some into guardians of the frozen moon. But none of them were ready for the day they discovered Earth's strangest treasure: ice cream. On Luminara, food was nutrient crystals, silver puddings, and compressed nebula vapor, good for health, but not fun for the tongue. The cubs dreamed of flavors that didn't exist on their planet. That dream began the day the explorer ship Stellar Wish landed on Earth. Inside were 3 cubs in training. Mira, curious and brave; Tiko, tiny, but always hungry; Rava, quiet, clever, and brilliant at sniffing new experiences. Their mission was simple: observe Earth without being seen. Their hopes were much bigger: find something fun. The shuttle touched down near a human town, engines whispering like falling snow. The cubs peeked from the hatch and gasped. Earth was loud and colorful: green trees, barking dogs, laughing children, and most importantly, a glowing sign that read "Ice Cream Parlor." The cubs stared. "What's ice cream?" Tycho asked, his tail wagging like a neon rope. "A food," Mira guessed, "but look how many humans are lining up. Must be important." Rava sniffed the air and her eyes widened. "Cold, sweet, creamy. This is no ordinary food." They scrambled closer, invisible thanks to their shimmer cloaks. Humans walked right past them, unaware that 3 cosmic fuzzballs were studying the dessert universe through the shop window. Inside, humans held cones piled with colors: pink, mint green, chocolate brown, star white vanilla. The cubs pressed their noses to the glass. "Maybe," Tycho whispered hungrily, "maybe they would share?" But aliens were forbidden from revealing themselves. Not unless absolutely necessary. Still, fate had other plans. A child, no older than 8, rushed out of the shop with a cone stacked high with rainbow scoops. He tripped. The ice cream launched into the air like a dessert comet and splattered right in front of Mira. Tycho squeaked. "A gift from the universe." Mira hesitated only a moment. "We can't waste it. For science." The cubs pounced. The moment ice cream touched their tongues, the world changed. It was cold fire, sweet magic, melting stars, flavor that danced. They didn't just taste, they felt the ice cream sparkle inside them. Their fur glowed brighter. Their tails lit like fireworks. "This," Tycho declared through mouthfuls, "is what life is for?" Rava, normally serious, giggled like a snowstorm. "I can feel happiness in my paws." Unfortunately, 3 glowing alien cubs licking ice cream on a sidewalk is not invisible. The boy who dropped the cone stared. A shop worker stared. A dog barked. "Aliens," the boy gasped. The cubs froze, literally. Tiko's tongue stuck to the last scoop. Mira whispered, "Protocol, what's the protocol?" Rava calculated at light speed. Option 1, flee immediately. Option 2, communicate peacefully. Tycho tugged his tongue free. "Ask for more?" Before Mira could stop him, Tiko padded forward and held up the empty cone with hopeful eyes. To everyone's shock, the boy didn't run. He grinned. "You like ice cream?" he asked gently. 3 cub heads bobbed rapidly. The boy walked into the shop, returned with a tray stacked with cups and cones, every color and flavor. The cubs stared in awe. "Humans can be amazing," Mira whispered. The cubs broke every regulation in the book and ate. Chocolate that tasted like meteors. Strawberry that felt like sunrise. Mint that tingled like comet dust. Cookies and cream like asteroid rubble and milk. The humans didn't scream or panic. They smiled, took pictures, and laughed with delight. In minutes, the cubs weren't aliens. They were friends. When the Stellar Wish called them to return, the cubs reluctantly stood. "Thank you," Mira told the boy. Rava placed a luminous pebble in his hand, a piece of Luminara starlight. Tycho asked solemnly, "Is there more ice cream in space?" The boy smiled. "Come back anytime." Back aboard the ship, the elders demanded reports. Expected tales of danger or discoveries of military value. Instead, the cubs delivered a single statement: humans freeze milk, sugar, and joy into a substance called ice cream. It may be the greatest invention in the galaxy. The council was baffled. But one elder chuckled. Perhaps humanity deserves a closer look. From that day forward, Luminara scheduled regular visits to Earth, officially classified as cultural observation missions. Unofficially, every cub knew the truth. They were ice cream runs. As Mira, Tiko, and Rava grew older, they became legends, the first cubs to taste Earth's frozen wonder. The ones who bridged two worlds not with treaties or technology, but with sprinkles and waffle cones. Humans would eventually learn the secret. Across distant stars, every young explorer whispered the same phrase into the cosmos. To Earth. For ice cream,